I am so excited to be here with you today. We get to spotlight one of our speakers that's going to be in St. George at the Energy Healing Conference November 9th, which is literally next weekend, so about 6 days from today. I'm very excited because Krystal has been a part of our conferences in the past, and whenever she participates, her classes are packed. In fact, this is the time that I asked her, I said, can you please get in the big room? Because the little room, I get yelled at literally as the conference producer. People are like, why did you put her in the little room? I didn't choose it, she did. So I'm very excited that she will have enough space for you. I do want to encourage you to come a little bit early if you're going to be going to her class so that you can get a good seat. She does pack the house. So it's really important to me that everybody's happy, but we're going to have you go ahead and choose when you come in. So her class today is um, her class at the conference is called How to Trust Your Intuition. And today I've asked her to do a little bit of a taste and to share a little bit more about her and her story, and also give you guys some information so that even if you are not able to attend the conference live, you can reach out to her, you can schedule an appointment with her, you can get to know her better. Okay. So her class is called How to Trust Your Intuition. The class will share tips and tricks that she's used to pick up subtle energies that we all have and were born with. Come and discover how you can tune in and trust more fully your inner guidance system. So, this intuition class is the real deal. She shows you how different ways how you can pick up real energy and then also feel it in your body, and then how that energy power is your own intuition. She will enlighten you. So, be prepared to start trusting that inner knowing ASAP. You are guaranteed to pick up something and utilize it in your own life from this class immediately. This is not a sales pitch. This is not a 45-minute introduction. This is not anything like that. She is going to be able to deliver messages clearly so that you can understand. And I'm very, very honored and grateful to have her be participating. She even has a special deal for those of you who are on, whether you're on live today or whether you're on the replay just watching this later. So without further ado, I'm very delighted to bring on the amazing Krystal Parry from Blossoming Medium. How
Hi,
are you,
Tammy.
my friend?
I'm excited. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Good morning. Okay, so I would love to have you just maybe start in with some information with people. Let's say that there's somebody that's watching this and they have been doubting themselves and they don't really know how to start trusting themselves again. Maybe they've been betrayed or shocked or surprised, that's or maybe something's happened in their past. Maybe they just don't have the self-confidence right now, the know-how to trust that inner guidance system. Can we just start off with some tips and then we'll have you go into your story? I feel really inspired to do that.
Yeah, let's do that. So, first of all, your intuition is at birth, so you can't lose it. It came with you. So, what we're going to go over is things that you already have that are innate, they're subtle energies. I just want you to tap into that. One of the tips that I teach people is to really go into your body. So, when I say that, I mean focus from your neck down. We want to take your head out of it. So, anytime you get an intuitive hit, it's going to be from the neck down, again, in your body. So, just for a moment, close your eyes and take a breath in. And I want you to say a truth to yourself. So, say your name inside your head. My name is blank. Give it just a few seconds. And how does that feel in your body? See if that resonates with you. See if you can pick up a subtle energy somewhere of my name is and state your name. Shouldn't take more than 10 seconds. Okay. So now I want you to take another breath, shake that off, and I want you to state something that is false to your body. So I want you to take a breath and I want you to state a different name. Maybe it's a male name, a female name. George Washington. My name is this false statement to your body. And let that sit in your body for just a few minutes. And it should only be a matter of seconds that you feel a difference. It's a subtle energy, and there should be a dramatic shift from the truth to the false statements that you gave your body. And so right now we're just setting up a barometer of what your truth is. Did anyone feel any difference? Tammy, did you try it? Do you feel a difference?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
Totally.
so that's how I start with intuition truly is just where's your barometer first? Where's your truth barometer? And our brain will want to kick in and double question it. So just ask it again and state your truth. My name is blank and sit with that. And where does that feel in my body? Most of the time, you're going to feel a sensation in your stomach area or your heart area. The heart chakra and the solar plexus are the two that you really feel the most. And when it's a truth, it's very subtle, it's very soft. When it's a false, there's a different shift. Usually it's a clenching and a tightening. So at least we've got the barometer of the two. Now, what you do as you go about your day and you're setting the intention to follow your intuition, you're setting the higher guidance of allowing this to flow in. And you're just stating to yourself throughout the day, I will listen to my intuition, whatever comes. So when you get an intuitive hit, how does it feel in your body? I love to state that it works moment to moment to moment. So when we're driving down the freeway and we get that hit of, oh, there's a cop, I need to slow down. That came in the moment. You wasn't thinking about that for 10 minutes beforehand. And after you pass the cop, you're not thinking about it after. Intuitive hits happen moment by moment. And so when that happens, here's that hit. Oh, that clenching. I need to slow down. Then I see the cop. I trusted that intuitive hit. Now I'm building on that muscle, right? That's just one of the many ways. We've all had choices that we've made in life. Let's say you married a partner and you knew when you got married, I don't know, but I'm going to try to make this work. I'm going to see, but you knew kind of in the beginning, or you had a boyfriend or girlfriend that you just kind of was unsure about, and later on you break up, but you knew in the beginning. That's your intuitive hit that you overlooked and ignored. And over time, the more we ignore that, we forget what that muscle's like. We forget to tap into that. But it is innate with us at birth. Everybody has it. Everybody has the ability to pick up their intuition no matter what. So I hope that little tip helped to just start on that.
Awesome. That's very cool. So you have this code that you want to share with people. Can you maybe share a little bit about what that is? Because if there's people that are watching right now and they're like, I like what she's saying, I like the way I feel, they're already knowing that they want to do this. Let me go ahead and have you tell us just a little bit about that.
Okay, great. So if you use the code Intuition24, you'll get 10% off any of my sessions. I do 30-minute sessions and hour sessions in person or on Zoom. At the Energy Healing Conference, I'll be there all day doing mini sessions. So come and sign up. The list fills very fast,
Yes,
usually
it does.
before 11 a.m. So
Mhm.
come. But that Intuition 24 will get you 10% off my website. I also have uh, a new book out called Trusting Your Intuition and a deck of oracle cards that I've created that can also give you little reminders throughout the day. And I believe that Intuition 24 will get you 10% off the products as well.
Okay, that's awesome. Couple quick questions. Tell us a little bit about your book. We want to hear more. And then for those who may not know what an oracle card set is, maybe you can share a little bit about what it is. And if someone doesn't know how to use a card set, how to use it if they were to purchase it. And then maybe like, why were you inspired to create it?
Yeah.
I'd love to hear more about that. It's kind of
Yeah, yeah. So this book came about this spring. It's called Trusting Your Intuition and Connecting to Your Spirit Within. The first part of the book is my biography of kind of how I got to be the psychic medium that I am, the intuitive steps I followed to get here, the little breadcrumbs and nuggets. The second half actually has the intuition class I will be teaching at the Energy Healing class, Energy Healing Conference in it, and also a class that I teach connecting to your spirit guides and angels. So this book actually has two of the classes I teach in it. Then my oracle card deck was inspired kind of by the book. I know that the camera's reversed and not everyone's going to see that, but there's 44 cards in this deck, and they're just beautiful natural pictures, sceneries, beaches, flowers, and they have little sayings. There is a pamphlet that comes in the deck that will tell you how to do a card pull if you'd like, a 3-card pull or a 6-card pull. For me, I just shuffle them, and daily I set the intention of what is it I need today, and I pull out I shuffle the cards and I'm intuitively drawn to certain cards and I'll pull those out. And actually today I pulled out two of them for this recording. One of them says solar plexus chakra, and it says it is safe for you to be confident and powerful and take control of your life in positive ways. The second one I had pulled out was called prayer, and it says a request or earnest hope addressed to the divine. So divine could be your God, your source, whatever you call creation. Pour out your soul to source and get the guidance you seek. So those were the two I pulled for this morning. But there's so many in here. I've got one that says release past fear. We go about our life and we kind of store our trauma. Then we forget that we have the trauma. These cards were just an inspiration to remind you daily that you are loved, that you're watched out for, that the divine and angels and your guides are there to comfort you in your times of need, and just a beautiful reminder to set the tone for your day. Oracle cards can be used anytime throughout the day. I like to do it in the morning and start my day. And yeah, both of them go hand in hand. You don't necessarily need the book to get the cards, or the cards to need the book. They're completely separate, but they are beautiful together. So
That
yeah.
would make a really nice holiday gift for somebody who's really interested in this. I know that we get quite a few requests from people who are really interested in, you know, syncing up with their own intuition, getting more aligned, and maybe even doing what you do professionally. Do you ever offer support for people who maybe want to do what you do so that they can do that? Or is this class at the conference kind of a stepping stone for somebody who doesn't want to just trust their own intuition, but maybe does want to do what you do?
Yeah, thanks for that question. I do teach the intuition class. I teach many classes. Right now, I actually have it on my website. If you scroll to the very bottom, I have quite a few classes I'm offering right now. I try to do some on Zoom for those people out of state. And I also am teaching in-person mediumship class in January here in St. George, Utah. So I do teach it for those that want to learn. Most of the time, the students that I've had just want it for their own personal use. They want to connect to their own loved ones that have passed on. It's a little scared and you get a little timid to do this professionally. It's vulnerable. It's vulnerable territory, but it is so engulfing with love when you get into that space and just trusting it.
Awesome. Well, I've had some people at different, because we do locations like all over the place, right? Boise, Pocatello, Idaho Falls, all up and down the Wasatch Front, Utah, from like Logan down to St. George, and then even into Arizona as well. So we have had a lot of different types of people from different backgrounds, different walks of life that have come and presented. I always try to interview um, people. And even though, my faith system might not be the same as theirs, or, either or whatever, I always try to make sure that we're really accepting. Like, we want everyone to be really universal. And that's one of the things I've really appreciated about you. And also, I've had some people comment about some of the other mediums that we've had come. They've said they're just really kind of general. I've never had anyone say that about you. I've always had people say, wow, she was like so spot on. It was like, there's no way she could have known the things that she knew without actually being able to do what she does. So I know that yours is not as general. So if somebody's like really interested, they're really curious about this, maybe they don't even know if it's real or not, but they like come check out the class, because then they can learn more, get to know you. They can even do a mini appointment. Tell us about how those mini appointments work at the conference as well.
Yeah, so the mini appointments kind of just like give you a sample of what a big session would be. Some people are kind of scared and timid to do a whole big session, or they don't quote want to waste their money if it's not going to work. So I like to do the full day at the Energy Healing Conference, giving people a little sampler of what it would be. I set the intention with them. I allow people to record what comes out of it so you can go back and listen. So you'll have 15 minutes. That's my mini session time slots is 15 minutes to whatever I'm channeling through is for you in that moment. If you have any questions, maybe you want a certain loved one to come through, or you have questions, burning desire about your life, your job, your career, your partner, whatever that is, we can tap into that as well. 15 minutes is usually just enough to kind of give you oh, okay, this is the real deal. I think I want to go back and get a full session. So I love to do that because I see all walks of life, and most people I won't see in my daily life at the conference because they come from all states. Like you said, the last one I had so many people from Nevada and Arizona versus just Utah. So it's nice for people. Yeah.
Yeah, and I also just wanted to comment, the reason why that is because we do have a very generous model set up. This is considered quite a outreach type of event where, you've come in as a sponsor and you have paid more than what somebody else would pay normally for a vendor so that we can be generous. So really, I want to say thank you for being one of our sponsors at the event, because you've allowed us to be able to reach out and give people the opportunity to come because not everybody has that chance. And people have asked me, why did you set it up that way? Well, when I was a younger girl, I was being raised by a mom who was single much of the time during my childhood. And I remember my friends going off to different camps and whatnot. And I just didn't ever have that opportunity. So I really like the way that this is set up. I feel like it's inspired from my childhood. You know what I mean? Like we took something that was maybe a little bit not so fun and turned it into this beautiful, beautiful chance. And so thank you from the bottom of my heart for being one of our sponsors of the event. Having said that, now anybody who's watching who maybe doesn't have, a ticket to the event who would like to receive a free ticket, I'm going to go ahead and pop my email up here on the screen. This is my personal email. Nobody else will see this. You don't have to wait days for my team to forward it to me or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here in case there is someone who would like to receive a free ticket for paid for by Krystal. So thank you so much, Krystal, for that. And I'm going to go ahead and leave this up here for just a minute in case you're writing it down or putting it in your app in your phone. But this is a great opportunity for you to be able to come and attend and participate. Again, I want to go ahead and put the link up for the event so you can find out all the details. The date of the event is November 9th. It's at the Hilton Garden Inn in St. George, Utah. It's next weekend, literally next weekend. I think we have 2 more VIP tickets left and then that's sold out. So please go ahead and send me an email if you do not yet have a ticket or if you'd like to go ahead and just make sure that someone else gets a chance to get a scholarship ticket who maybe can't pay for it on their own. You can go ahead and go to this website, energyhealingconference.com. Go ahead and click on St. George and you can buy a ticket for yourself. They're only $20 right now as well. So very, very affordable. I've been to conferences like this and literally paid over $900 in other states, California, Baltimore. And I just am so grateful to be able to offer it for so low. So thank you, Krystal, for that. All right. Is there anything else that you'd like to add before we jump off today?
I'm just eager to see people and to teach people that you have the voice inside you. Come, my class starts at 9 to 10, and just sit there for an hour and really resonate with it. See how it feels with you. You get to decide if it's truth for you or not, but most likely you realize that it's something that you can resonate with. I give you the tips and tricks that make sense. That again goes in your body. You're out of your head. You're out of your thinking process. And I want it simple for people. I want them to know in the matter of minutes what's my truth, so now I know this is my intuition and I'm not just making it up. So
Yeah.
come and check it out and enjoy the conference. There's classes all day long. That's the thing. When I
Yeah.
do my mini sessions, I'm like, I wanted to go to that class and I wanted to go. So one of these days, but right now I invite everyone to come to this because there's fun things, there's crystals, there's connections all over. I have people that come to me that say they met a friend at the energy healing conference.
Oh, yeah.
So you definitely want to come and connect. It's woo woo and it's all fun, and
It's
get out
awesome.
of your closet and come play.
Yeah, it's so fun. Well, we are going to be doing a free gift for those who arrive and check in at the registration table. All attendees between 9:45 a.m. to 10 a.m. The first 100, I should say, because we have 100 beautiful little gift sets. That is a free complimentary gift for you, just for being one of the first 100 to attend. And this has got a beautiful little smudge bundle. We actually added white feathers recently. I think you'd like that, Krystal.
Nice.
And then also it does have a crystal in it. So beautiful little
Beautiful.
gift set valued at $10. So be there early so that you can get a good seat to Crystal's class. And and there's also a sound bath that goes from 8 to 9 as well. So a beautiful morning. You can stay as long as you want or as little as you want. It's totally up to you. There's no pressure, but it is a fantastic time. We have about 40 vendors. all different types of options. Shopping, it'd be great for Christmas shopping as well. So, all
Yeah.
right. Well, thank you guys so much. And thank you, Krystal, for your time. We'll see you next weekend.
Thank you. Excited to see you, Tammy.
Thank you. Okay. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.